Hello there. Thank you for joining us. My name is David Gagnon, and today I will be assuming the mantle of Dungeon Master for our newest game. Pleased to be the first to welcome you to our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign, Colder Than a Twitch's Wit. Now, the observant among you may have noticed that I am not our usual host, and you would be correct. But fear not, you have not seen the last of our beloved Gilbert. While I wouldn't dare spoil any of the surprises to come, I can say that I've been looking forward to this for some time now, as have the rest of us over here at the Rolling Nomads. Excuse me. Sorry. And I hope that you have as much fun as we do throughout this adventure through the frozen north. Now, with my introductions out of the way, we can move on to the more important introductions. It's time to meet our players.
Good day. I am playing DERIK. I am just a normal, average, ordinary merchant. Nothing. No, don't worry about anything. The wagon is perfectly. Everything's legal here. Don't worry about it.
Hi. I'm not real sure how I got stuck with these people, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Oh, I'm STIRIA. I'm a knight from Vetribear. It is such a great pleasure to meet you. Meeting new people, learning new things. Oh, it's so exhilarating! I cannot wait to see where we go next.
Hi. You might remember me from all the other times I've sat in David's chair, the chair he's sitting in now. What you might not remember is me being as fucking prepared as he was. Thanks for making me feel inadequate in my own house, man. I'm Gilbert Ramos. I'll be playing ZERRIS today. Cleric, failed merchant. I have to agree with DERIK. There's no reason to look anywhere. It's just a cart, man. Relax. It's just a cart. Move along.
Just a cart indeed. Maybe we'll see what's in there. Maybe we won't, if you mind your own business.
Mind your business.
Yeah, because as a wise man once said, questions are a danger to you and a burden to us. I will say though, Gilbert, real quick, just a quick note. My preparedness. Why words are hard today. The preparations that I've taken from here, you were definitely an inspiration to that, because the amount of work that you put in on the other programs, I had to make sure that I could keep up. So hopefully I do that. We'll see. So without any further ado, we can start moving things along. So today we're going to be joining our heroes where they're transporting a wagon owned by our two merchants here, or rather the merchant and the cleric, I should say. Unless you still claim the mantle of merchant, that's up to you. I don't judge, usually. But I will say, yep. So we will find them, as I said earlier. We're up in the frozen north. I would say you're probably about half a day's travel in right now, from your departing location. A small, excuse me, a small harbor town of Shallowport. Not really too much going on there. People come in, put the things on the wagon, send it off, or things come in from the wagon, goes on the boat, and it's off to warmer places usually. And today it's going to be about a 3 days journey, as our merchant here has likely made this journey several times in the past. And it's going to take you about 3 days to get to the small, but I don't know if I would call it a city. It's a small city at the very least, of Nye Point. And that is where we meet you guys today. About half a day's journey in from Shallowport. So I suppose my first question here is, excuse me. Actually, before I get to that, you guys are not alone on your travels here. There's two wagons altogether. the second one, a family of 3 has joined along, just in paying their fare because this route is kind of dangerous and it's not uncommon for people to hitchhike, as it were, or pay their fare to get from one city to the next. Um, and then our sorry, I want to make sure that is it Styria? Is that am I pronouncing that correctly? Okay. Styria, you from things that we had discussed, you have a person, a protege, I suppose you could say, traveling along with you. While they won't put themselves in harm's way, it's I don't actually now that I think about protege is probably not the right term. You help them out at a down point in their life, and they feel that they owe you a debt for that. So they're excuse me, and that would be a Miss Tanya Whitaker who will be filling that role. The family that I mentioned, the Bromley family with, excuse me, Todd, Joel, and their daughter Priscilla, will be in the second most wagon, so the back, as it were, where some of the less pertinent supplies, where those are kept. So suppose my question here is, what brings you guys together? Before we really get into the swing of things, what is the why?
Well, let's start with the simplest thing. I'm a traveling merchant. This is my caravan. What brings you on passage to me? Am I back in? Are we back to business partners, my old friend? Or has the church corrupted you?
You say that as if it's... I'm not sure how I take your tone, friend. No, we're... This is contracted from what I understand. Styria, that's correct, isn't it? This is being paid for this?
Yeah, we've been hired to watch over
Indeed.
this.
Indeed, then.
As my companion says, I'm out of the merchant trade, as it were. So
Come on. All your little invention needed was some actual good marketing. Come on.
no, a matter of fact, no, I couldn't. I could never. It failed for a reason. I just wish I knew what that fucking reason was.
I'm telling you, you marketed it wrong. Marketing, that's half of merchantry.
No,
Merchant
my
craft.
art belongs to the church now. The community. I fell on hard times. You didn't hear from me for a long time, and I'm sure you have other avenues of getting what I procured for you at one point, but it wasn't any merchant or lord or wealthy noble that lifted me up. It was the chapels, the churches, the community, my friend.
Ah, so the church did corrupt you. That is unfortunate to hear.
Speaking of corruption, my friend, on previous ventures that we were on, you have often fallen, how do I say this kindly? Styria, how do you say that someone is ill-adept for combat kindly?
Me, personally, I would say that they're much more of an expert of the books than of the blade.
Precisely that. And the corruption of the church, as you so put it, has given me certain abilities, and faith is power, my friend. My point being that I need you to put this fucking ring on, so you're not a goddamn liability, like you always have been on every other travel venture we've been on. Put this fucking ring on.
You see,
Put the ring on.
I've done this before.
DERIK, put the ring on.
Listen, I have done this before. I'm not about to just trust you blindly. Especially after that incident with the camel.
We woke up fine the next day. Put the fucking ring on, DERIK.
We might have woken up fine the next day, but my purse was not fine.
If we are in the midst of combat, I cannot afford to be looking back every 5 seconds to make sure that you are not bombarded by yetis or dragons or whatever have you may come down from the mountains. Put the
You are a
fucking
man of God now. Of course, that's your job. Is that not your job description?
The gods have blessed me with many things. Eyes in the back of my head is not one of them. Put the ring on. For your own protection, Derek.
Give me the ring.
Place the ring in his hand.
Pocket the ring.
You son of a bitch.
What? Looks like it'll catch a pretty penny.
If you sell... It is pure platinum.
Then it'll catch a very pretty penny.
The weave empowers me, the weave gives me strength, the weave gives me patience. I'll just start chanting a prayer.
I didn't know you went to wizard school.
I did not. I find power is best not stolen from that of a book.
Now you insinuate me to be a thief?
I'm not saying that you're a thief, but I have seen your prices, so one has to wonder.
I have never, ever been caught stealing anything in my life.
What about you, dear friend? What brings you? Were you contracted as well? I'll look to the individual whose name I don't know at this point. NIAM.
Contracted for what?
Protection of the caravan. Or are you a traveler?
Oh, I'm just traveling.
What brings you so far north?
Wanted to see what it was like. I heard interesting things.
How are you liking it so far? I can't imagine what things you've heard. It's mainly ice and snow.
But those are good things to learn about. It's always very bright.
So actually, on that note, the weather today, it's cloudy, but overall it's calm. Sunshine's coming down through the clouds. Yeah, you might see some snow in the next couple of days, but for right now, not really too much to worry about.
Styria, the armor is how is that going to work in the cold? Will the padding provide? I'm not used to this quite yet. Is this going to be pinching in all the wrong places? Is this going to be frozen to my body? Have you been this far up north?
Oh, me? I've managed in environments like this. It is a bit chilly out, isn't it? Make sure you dress warm and in layers so you don't freeze.
Layers, right? Fuck, I forgot.
See, this is why I don't bother with armor.
You
The
are
metal freezes.
a walking, talking casualty.
And yet have never once died.
By my...
Sounds like he saves you all the time.
He put me in half of the situations that I needed to be saving from.
I don't recall it like that.
Okay, first there was the camel, then there was the dragon heist, which didn't even involve a dragon, which was the stupidest name for that. Who calls it that?
It wasn't me, it was the bard.
Then there was the Sphinx. Do you not recall the Sphinx?
I think that was me not recalling the Sphinx was precisely the Sphinx's plan.
You know what? Fair.
Was
But
she
you're the
pretty?
reason we're slightly out of sync with time.
I
No, she
disagree.
wasn't. She was. Listen. At least half of the situations I needed saving from, this man caused.
I'm a different man now, Derek. Man of the gods.
See, you say that, but then you
But
tried
did
to
you
put it.
go
Give me the
willingly into the situations with him?
What? Of course I did.
Well then, so you can't blame him because you made the choice to go, so...
I like her. She
Sounds
makes
like a
sense.
50-50 kind of thing.
You would like her. She doesn't know how crazy you are. Mister, I'm just going to build castles for commoners? Out of leather?
What's wrong with building leather castles?
Wasn't building, it was an entertainment venture. It was a good idea.
And you couldn't market it to anybody.
So listen, I'll lean into NIAM. You've heard the expression, every man is the king of his own castle, correct? The lord of his household. So my idea was that you could do such a thing and make it fun, you know? For the children, even a child could be a lord. For a brief time, they could be the king of their castle. So I decided to design... I'm in the leather-making business, you see. Well, was in the leather-making business, you see. I designed and stitched together a number of leather hides and crafted from it a castle. Not the one that stands on its own, but you would need air to pump through it via some perhaps magics of wind and nature, things like that. And you would have this in sort of air castle contained via leather, inflatable. It would be like a balloon of whatever that is, this sort of hollow air castle, and you could bounce in it and play in it. I'm not explaining myself correctly. I'll just look
Oh, it's supposed to puff up like the fish that get scared.
Correct,
Yeah.
exactly. That was actually... I dissected so many of those fish. I don't know why I got
Yes.
this wrong.
See, that the thing is, I told him not to market it to adults. It should have been a plaything for noble children.
Well, the children
no!
were invited in, but again, if you're a lord of your own house, why would you want a bunch of little minions? It's like a puppet.
Everybody needs minions. You have to have minions.
But once it's inflated, how are you going to
I
keep
like
it
her.
if the children are poking around? You would.
From the caravan behind you, you can hear that the child inside has heard you talking about this and listening quite intently. That sounds like fun.
See? I like him.
My point stands. The child likes it.
And
So
when
you
he's-
should have made him for kids.
No, when he's grown, he'll understand that you can't have children running. Would you poke it, dear boy? Would you poke it? Would you stab at it with a wooden sword,
Yes,
playing knights?
Because it's his castle, and he was going to be a knight, so you would have to make the leather harder.
Knights don't have castles.
So,
But that's
He's
the
right
whole
there.
thing. You want them to be the lords of their own castle, so he would be a knight or whatever he wanted to be. He could
Be a
be a
lord.
dragon in a castle.
Little boy, would you stab my castle?
Zerris, just so you are tracking, Priscilla is a little girl.
Track and all. Small child. Small one. Would you play knights and horses and pointy things near an inflatable castle?
What
Is it like a balloon?
It's like a balloon, yes.
So it would be fragile.
It just doesn't prove anything. You found the one child that understands pointy things pop balloons.
But if it's leather and you worked the leather and made the leather harder, because you could turn leather into armor and make it harder.
This is
So
what
if
I
you-
was telling him.
If you
but he-
spent the
he
time
gave
to
up.
make the leather harder, then you could actually make this into something that wouldn't
Hardened
pop
leather
that
doesn't
easily.
inflate very well. You would need a constant source of air. And
Hearing
honestly, paying the druids and paying the people that can cast the cantrips to just stand by the edge, the opening, and keep inflating it when that was I think that was my downfall. Really, was the amount of cost that it took to find magic users that were willing to just pump hot air into this.
Why would you have to find a magic user? Find someone to build something to blow air in it.
I don't know
Sure
any
there has to be
artificers.
A better way to do that.
Sorry, Styria. I was having a little bit of trouble hearing you there, but it sounded like you had something to add.
Was just trying to chime in, but not really.
No, you're fine. I'm
musing.
okay. Sorry, I'm
You're-
as deaf as I am blind, so if I don't hear you, I apologize.
I'm telling you, your venture was a
using-
good idea. You just marketed it to the wrong people.
Is this all I'm going to be getting the entire way? Just look. The point is that is all behind me. I worship. The
Yes,
great
yes,
weave.
yes. You've been corrupted by gods.
The great weave powers even your spells, my friend.
Yes, I understand that. I know the weave better than you do. You blindly worship it. I actually know the
Oh.
mechanics of it.
Oh, my dear, dear boy.
So you're a scientist and he's just a believer.
I'm a wizard, he's a cleric, but yes,
Makes sense.
I know the weave. Do not talk to me of the weave.
Can anyone really
Quiet,
know the
fucking quiet.
weave?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Styria, if you wouldn't mind checking up your microphone a little bit.
I'm maxed out.
I've,
I'm
I've,
at 200.
I've got it on my end.
Awesome.
Well, he's very little, so he's hard to hear.
I
How does this sound?
I can hear you fine.
This sound better for everybody else?
It's okay.
Hey,
Looks like we're
all
good.
right.
All right. Back to business.
Don't speak to me of the weave. I know the weave more intricately than you do.
Is that right?
Yes.
What is the name of the goddess that powers the weave? Who maintains
dear.
it? Who are her attendants?
The weave is powered by a non-binary crystal entity.
What
What
is-
are you talking about?
What is the weave's name? What is its true name, Derek?
The weave doesn't have a name. The weave is the weave.
Spoken
You're
as
speaking
someone
of
who has
name.
never spoken as someone who's never done true faith research, only picking and choosing
To
what
be
you can
fair-
out of books.
Sir Zeris, to be fair, not every academy tends to get into the nitty gritty of what the weave actually is.
My point exactly, though. The proper respect is due, Derek, toward the
The weave
gods.
does not need respect. The weave is a simple fact of
This is
existence.
blasphemous.
He might be respecting it by his own customs and courtesies. Just as I respect any use of the magic through my own customs and courtesies.
I can understand your dealings far better than his. He was like this when we were partners as well, picking and choosing what deals to do and what clients. It was strategic by all means, but disrespectful to the business as a whole.
Is that why
It's
your air
respectful.
palace didn't work?
It did work. It worked just fine. That was small child. Where are your parents?
Her parents are sleeping inside the cart.
Listen.
Hence why she was able to sneak out to the front.
Listen, Zeris. I understand that you've found some sort of god, and I understand that apparently this god makes you think you're better at understanding the weave than I am. A wizard. A man who has studied the weave since I was but a wee tot. But the simple fact of the matter is, your blind faith does not mean you understand the weave. Do you know how the weave flows and how to manipulate the weave flowing, or does your god simply do it for you?
I call upon it in its entirety, my friend. For example, and I'll stand up in the cart, kind of balancing myself using the edge, and I'll speak softly, just a single word. Hoping not to like injure anyone near me, but I'll speak and use the cantrip Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Just uttering a divine word. Normally, again, I'm hoping to not harm anyone.
Right.
Creature your choice that you can see within range must a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage. I'm hoping to just have a little bit of flair and
Yeah. So since you're just trying to do that and not actually trying to inflict any harm, there's not even anything for these things to save against, as there's not really a specified target in the traditional sense, at least. So, with that, I would say take narrative control as to what that looks like.
I will just whisper a single word. Divine word being, oh man, I didn't think this through. Divine word just being the name of the goddess that I found and followed after my my failed merchant attempt.
Is that the god of the weave
Correct.
that you're referring to? Okay. Yep. So that would be Dreok.
Yes, I will speak. I will speak their name, and a flash of sort of slow swelling of light will appear before me and just not exactly melt the ice, but just sort of almost freeze it over, and sort of a little arcane crystalline that will fade very quickly. What do you know of that, dear friend? Can you
What
do
do I
that?
know of that? All right, you've got me. You know one cantrip I don't know, but you know what I can do? I take my glasses off and I polish my glasses. And then I cast the minor imbuement spell that we got from Arcane Mysteries, and I just put them on and flash you in the eyes with the 60-foot cone of light.
Oh. Does this require, and does this effect require any a saving throw or attack roll or anything of that
No,
sort?
it's just a light effect, so I can see in the dark.
Oh, okay.
Just
What do I know? What do I know of the weave? I know more of the weave than you ever will.
I pity you, dear friend.
I'm just gonna steal a glance over to NIAM, and see what their reaction is to all of this.
And then I start.
Because the whole
Then
time
the-
I'm just staring intently, just giggling.
Yeah, and then I start. I cast minor imbuement again off of my glasses onto my clothes. My clothes now billow in a wind that does not exist. I know more of the weave than you ever will.
Are they always like this?
Would you like more? Would you like to be shown up more?
ZERRIS, no, he's far more learned than he usually displays here.
Mm. So this is just a man thing.
You know, actually, my...
I would
Go ahead.
think so.
Hmm.
I'll be honest, I'm not entirely too sure about how the different behaviors between the genders work.
You know, actually, Derek, you may have me there. However, you look down on my deities that come to my aid. Matter of fact, they speak to me. They speak to me now. Can you hear?
Hear
If you listen,
voices too?
yes, I do, dear girl. If you listen closely, Derek, you may hear them, and I will cast the message cantrip. And pointing at Derek as I say, you may hear them too, and just whisper, "You're wrong, Derek. The weave is alive and well. You are a thieving fool."
I'm gonna look to NIAM and just gonna go like,
I see your point. I see your point, weave.
I don't quite understand all of the hullabaloo about just being able to use magical powers personally, as I just casually use my shape water effect to create little sphere of snowflakes just hovering over my hands, just with a flick of the wrist.
Nice.
I mean,
I
you
see.
either get it or you don't.
I see, Derek. I understand. However, tell me, why do you worship these entities when you could control it directly yourself? I mean, this could be you in minor illusion. You as an archwizard. A portrait that could be you. As it slowly floats by because it can't move.
Well, Sir Derek, some people's understanding of magic could be through their faith.
Precisely so.
You believe one way, he believes another way. There's no reason to fight about it.
And everyone has their own set rules and understandings of how magic works. As I'm still just twirling a small flurry of snowflakes around my right hand.
Under normal circumstances, I would wholeheartedly agree, STIRIA, but the amount of wizards that I've encountered just in my my short time with the chapels and churches, Derek is the epitome of arrogance, thinking they can steal the gods' thunder, as it were.
Don't steal anything from the gods. The weave isn't of the gods.
And their lightning, and their fire, and their psychic damage.
Always the psychic damage. Why do you always go to that? Listen, you got one psychic attack. It was one psychic attack.
Liam's gonna reach over and try to play with the snow that Stiria's creating.
Oh, I'm just gonna totally lean into that.
I always bring up the psychic damages because you missed.
Oh, yes. It was my fault that we ended up being assaulted by those people.
Did you know that I measured 7 feet away from you? 7 feet away from you, 6 feet away from them. And you missed.
You just said he was a horrible warrior, so why are you upset because he missed?
Because all this started with him just not taking the fucking ring. Stay in the back. Take the ring. Acknowledge that you need the gods' assistance. Either through just them or through me, Derek.
I don't need their help.
Put the fucking ring on, Derek.
I don't need their help. I'm perfectly fine. I have never died once in my life.
Is that a
Because he
magic
saves
ring?
you all the time. Why not just
Sir
put the
Harris,
ring on?
I've been
make him
fine
happy?
without him. I've been fine without him for the past, what?
Oh
How
my
long has it
goodness.
been? 3 years you've been gone?
How many business partners have you lost, Derek?
Like, lost as in no longer do business with me, or lost
As
are
in-
no longer with us?
As in eaten, mauled, kidnapped, stolen.
Died.
Well, there was the cat person, the other cat person. There was the lizard, the 3 lizard folk.
I think
It
I'm
was-
glad I'm not an animal right now.
Sir
There was
Zeris,
the snake person. There was
mean
the
we're not
snake
safe?
person. No, there was the snake person. There was the elephant
lean-
person.
I'll lean
There
in to Priscilla, the small child, and be like, "You are safe under the gods' watchful eye. When the will of men falters, the gods will be with you always, small child."
Don't rely on the gods, small child.
I will
Be
beat
good
the shit out of
yourself.
you, Derek. So help me God. I'm a man. I'm a man of the gods now, but that doesn't mean I don't understand fisticuffs. I will beat your ass in the back of this carriage.
Bullshit. I've seen you fight.
And I'll lean in and cover the child's ears and be like, "You don't need to hear any of this. Keep your ears covered, okay?" And I'll just tackle Derek.
She'll try to move your heads, but I'm imagining you're going to be pretty adamant about making sure that she doesn't hear these grown-up words that a 12-year-old shouldn't be hearing.
Yeah, just covering your ears. I'm gonna say, put your ears over your, or put your hands over your ears, honey, and then I'll tackle Derek and try to put him in an armbar.
oh my god.
In the back of the carriage. I'm fairly certain that this is not fun. How big is this carriage, sir?
Just looking at like,
Fif-
oh boy. Someone's about to ruin their clothes.
Let me see. I think I
10 foot
actually-
wide. What?
I
give or
think-
take?
Yeah, I have them 10 foot wide, and I cannot see that far, so I gotta zoom in here. No, I think that's that's like about 10 feet wide and 20 feet long.
Yeah, so plenty of room. Give or take.
The one in the back had been mostly cleared out so as to accommodate for
Passengers.
passengers. Though there's a couple of supplies back there, like for setting up camp.
Question: is there water on this caravan at all?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This,
yeah. No,
this,
there would have been enough food and water on the caravan for the trip.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the shape water ability to pick up about a square foot, about a cubic foot of water, and as they're about to start going into fisticuffs, I'm just gonna drop it on their heads.
You see what you did? You see what you did?
So Derek, so
yes.
if we could, let's try to keep the altercations to a minimum so that no one gets knocked off the cart.
Of course, you're absolutely right. Apologies, Derek. It was unbecoming of me to manhandle you.
Yes, it was.
You're right. I should take the higher road. I am be the bigger man in this.
Yes, you should.
You should too, Sir Derek.
I'll sit
The antagonization does not really help.
close to Styria. Of course, to Styria.
So when do you still speak to him?
He's one of my closest friends.
And yet, you two nearly knocked each other off the cart.
I mean, he's an idiot, but he's one of my closest friends.
Go back to riding shotgun on the cart.
You said you hear voices. Yeah. Do the gods speak to you as well?
More laughter.
Terrifying. What kind of laughter?
No, not really. It's comforting, actually.
Well, some of the gods probably laugh.
Some, yes. Depending on which ones. That's really the concerning part is what kind... Feminine, masculine, more of echoey, or is it sort of just...
It depends. It changes.
But I have a question yet. Madam Niam, where exactly are you from? Where do you hail?
Everywhere.
Well, then
Sounds
where-
like a true traveler.
Then where was your last domicile? Even a wanderer has to stay the night somewhere.
I don't remember the name.
Was
Surely
it
Shallowport.
was it
Not
one of
on
the
Shallowport.
was it one of the towns nearby? Do you remember
Yeah.
staying at a town at all?
No, I was. There was just so much going on. It was very loud. They were celebrating.
Yeah, the
didn't-
festivals around this time of year get quite rambunctious sometimes.
Right. So I didn't really pay much attention. I was just watching.
Must have been a real sight, huh?
Really was. People do strange things. Stranger than these two.
Like the Mayflower dance that tends to happen around the warmer months.
We did that too. We used to like to do that. I haven't
So
done that
probably
for a
fun.
while though.
It's even more entertaining when you find that one person who doesn't know how to dance.
I've never met anybody that doesn't know how to dance yet.
Oh, dozens.
Oh, that's
Every vi-
horrible.
Every village has one person who's just got 2 left feet.
Why? Everyone dances. Or they
Yes,
should
but not
dance.
everyone dances well.
Oh, everyone dances well. You can't be mean about it. And then you make them not want to do it.
You just gotta feel it.
Right. And everybody feels things differently.
To be fair, some people are better at other things than dancing. Some people's
True.
true calling isn't dancing.
Yes, some people's true calling is the clergy.
Indeed it is, Derek.
People's true calling might be the cloisters where the books are kept. But
Or theft.
no, here.
ZERRIS, I have never been convicted of that crime.
Slept
So
with the
they
judge.
just didn't catch you.
Slept with the judge.
You slept with the judge?
I can confidently say that I have never intentionally slept with the judge of a court case.
Mm-hmm. It was an accident. You tripped and fell into their bed? Side of the wall?
Listen, we don't need to get into this.
The stables.
Mhm.
I believe Sir Derek was
Oh.
trying to say that their relationship was purely romantic at one point, and then a goose was found.
Indeed, yes, let's go with that.
Mm.
So you were married to a judge?
Yes,
Mm-mm.
dear child.
Yes, little child. In some cultures, you can marry people very quickly without all that necessary prep.
Unnecessary?
It's usually because you did bad things, so you have to get married before the father kills you.
Oh,
Meanwhile, I go. Oh my god, that's wild. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and peer out the front of the cart and see what I see.
Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, no, again, it's been for the most part clear roads behind. This back and forth between our merchants and everybody else really takes you guys through a good portion of the day. And well, I suppose that will be the question to you is, do you wish to try and push through the night or set up camp before it gets too dark?
No, it is too cold to not have a fire raging near you in
Agreed.
this place.
All right then. Suppose camp it is then.
Yep.
Quick, are there any bodies of water near the camp that we're setting up?
In this part of the region that you're going through, there's not really much there, but there is plenty of snow that can be melted down.
Works for me. I'm going to go ahead and shape water and try to move some of the snow into a tighter pack so
Okay.
that when it melts down, there's we'll say
Well-
enough body of water to fit a small-sized creature.
Okay. Yeah, and I imagine that's almost like the spell Mold Earth, except for no, since it's close
Yeah.
enough.
All I'm really doing is using the shape water spell to pack the snow together.
Right.
Yeah, it's just for illustration, it's effectively you're using mold earth because the snow is the earth in this case.
We could say that.
No, just painting it for illustrative purposes. But yeah, no, you guys are able to set up a campfire. And while they did pay their way, the family would go ahead and prepare some rations, make some stew for everybody.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
you get
part that's
some
part of the
rations.
journey. Everybody pitches in.
Of course.
Nobody just waits in the back carriage the
Of
entire
course,
time.
That's
I'm
just
I'm not
advantage.
going to not get free labor out of these people while they're paying me.
The ethics of merchants.
Do they have those?
Of course we do. Listen,
I mean,
if it
they
makes
just-
me more coin, it's good. If it makes me less coin,
own
it's
code of
bad.
Every creature has their own code of conduct. Some are just more nebulous than others.
How much did you manage to squeeze out of these people, Derek?
You know I don't talk about it with non-business partners.
Oh. I'm gonna beat your ass in your sleep. Wait till night falls, you son of a bitch.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go ahead and take first watch.
Yeah.
Okay, I was actually just about to ask that. So
Gonna give everybody the chance to get some rest in. In fact, I could probably take this opportunity to take first and second watch. Really, because I'm just not feeling sleepy.
Okay. Who wants the next watch then?
I will take
Take
next
it.
watch.
Or not?
Entirely up to you guys. I'd volunteer.
Sounds like Zerris wants to take the next watch. Did you want to take the last watch?
It would make more sense for Sir Zeris to take the second watch because we don't know the actual proficiencies of everybody else. Just yet.
Very true. Very true.
I'll
It's a case
take,
of I know him, I trust him.
I'll take second watch, and while Derek sleeps, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I think I'm gonna just tie his hands.
My God.
Yeah, I'm gonna gag Derek. Actually,
oh,
Oh
Okay.
my
come up
God.
behind him while he's sleeping, and just a cloth around his mouth.
okay.
Yeah, and then just
before
whisper.
we get to that, I will say we can say that the first watch, already did some rolls for it, went without incident. So
Neat.
So, with Zerris taking the second watch here,
He's taking third
Please.
watch actually because I'm taking the first two.
oh, that's right, you were taking the first
Yeah.
two.
So I'm
Wow.
deep asleep at that point.
With that, the second watch also went without incident. So far, so good.
Once it gets to the third watch, I'm gonna go ahead and take that time and just sort of out of character, not really, but in character, kind of bathe,
Okay.
which I know is weird in the winter environments, but
Yeah,
fine, I'll manage.
that kind of did bring up the question. Is as far as colder environments go, are you acclimated to these environments or?
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm a midwinter
Okay.
child.
Okay. That's right. I remember we talked about that. So that you're not really having much worries here. It's probably sitting right around 10 to 15 degrees or so Fahrenheit, and you could probably wear shorts in this weather.
She's Canadian.
I'll
I'll manage.
manage, eh? All right. So while you are, tending to your bath, Zerris, you sound like you're up to quite a bit.
I will take my watch and take it very, very seriously.
Okay.
And then
Good.
saying my prayers as I do my watch. Yeah. I'll do my watch, and then whenever we get close to whoever's supposed to relieve me, whoever was supposed to relieve me, doesn't matter. I'm waking DERIK up with a gag around his mouth.
Okay. I'll go ahead and do a roll for that real quick. And yeah, this watch is good as well. Uneventful.
Cool.
Other than what you have planned.
Cool. First question. DERIK put the ring in his pocket.
Yes, that is what he said.
DERIK, are you wearing the clothes that you were on the ride over, or are you sleeping in something different?
So that would have been my over jacket. At which point, it is my blanket right now.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Mm.
So I will come up
Okay.
behind DERIK as best I can, or over him, and then just
Okay.
take a strip of cloth, and then just quickly slam the cloth over his mouth as he wakes up. Shh, don't scream. No one can hear you. Shh. This is like old times, remember? Just like old times. Now, no one can hear you scream, DERIK. Now, under no old circumstances, I would have beaten you. I would have forced the ring. I would have taken the ring, put it on your finger, and then smashed your pinky until it was swollen, until you couldn't take it off yourself. But as I am a man of God, the gods now, I'm going to ask you one last time, very kindly, to put the fucking ring back on. Put the fucking ring on.
Is the elf awake?
Can I see this?
We're all asking questions. I was about to ask myself.
No, just. Can they, David?
I'll go ahead. Oh, what is it?
He didn't say he'd rolled stealth.
You did not say you rolled stealth.
Correct.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one up to a perception check.
Was just relying on DERIK being asleep.
So we're gonna go ahead. We'll go ahead and say, yeah, we'll say DC 12 for this one. I'm not always gonna tell you what the DC is, but for this one, it's not super pressing.
I guess I'm busy getting wet, so.
Yep.
Yes, so yeah, a 9 is not gonna cut it.
You said perception, right?
Yep.
Correct.
I got a 16.
A 16. That
Gonna
means
do it.
you are able to hear this going on. At least the rummaging. You may not know exactly. Something is afoot.
Are there plants where we are?
There are some kind of shrubs and bushes and what have you, but as far as like actual forestry and lush green, there's not much for that. But there are some shrubs, I would say.
Hey, Zeris.
Could I use entangle to help hold him, to help hold Derek down
Ooh.
so that he can get the ring on him?
You know, I like the sound of that. I'm gonna go
Oh
ahead and
my
say yes.
god.
Quietly from my little corner of,
Of course.
making sure that the bad people don't get us.
Of course. Can't have that.
Dungeon Master.
Yes.
My hands are free, yes?
At the moment, I believe they are, yes.
Cool. Minor Illusion doesn't have a verbal component. Just a
Indeed it
loud
does.
noise, just a BAM in your ears.
Okay. That one, I would say that our fairy friend would have heard.
Niam, you were casting Entangle, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Requires a strength save, right?
Strength saving throw, or you get restrained by the entangled
Okay.
plants.
Yeah. In that
And
case,
it's
Derek, if you could
strength
give
of
us a
12.
strength. Okay.
That's me who makes that strength save. 4.
Oh.
So, I'm assuming the Minor Illusion BAM went off before it was grabbed by vines.
Probably. Still going. It
Right,
lasts a
yeah,
minute. There's
oh,
just a constant
Jesus
BAM in the
Christ.
space where your head would have to be to be where you are. Just
I'll back up. Just up. Trying to get my hearing back.
Edge the Nomad's wondering if Derek or Zeris have surnames.
We do not.
no, we're commoners. Why would we have surnames?
Ooh, that was a blurb. You guys there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, my audio cut out for like a half a second.
Yeah, mine did as well. I'm not sure what
Must have been a
happened there.
Discord thing.
Probably a
Uh-huh.
Discord thing.
I'll just back up and cover my ears and just see that Derek is now fully restrained. I'm looking around for whatever caused that.
Yeah. I'm entering in kind of panic mode. What the fuck?
I would be, if I'm going to investigate the sound, I would be obligated to a check, correct, Derek?
A check for what? Sorry.
To bypass the illusion.
Bypass the illusion.
It's
How
just a
loud
minor
was
illusion. It's
So
just a
after
sound.
investigating, It's just gonna.
Yeah, really, the only check would have been if you hadn't already tried to listen in to be able to actually hear what was going on. But now that there's a little thing going off,
Heard something go boom.
Yeah, something went boom, and you're able to hear that.
I mean, regardless, it's not really going to change what's going to go on. But it's going to be
Right.
fluttering on over, just like. Hold on, what was that? Everyone okay? No one hurt? No one dead? No one.
I don't.
Boom can.
Do I see Niam?
Well, that's a good question. Do you? Did you move forward to?
I would have backed up after being assaulted by sound.
All right.
Niam's on watch. Yeah.
Niam is on watch. So yeah, I mean,
It's
if
90
there's a fire
90
going, yeah.
feet for
Yeah, and being a dryad, you have dark vision, so you would have been able to see all that going on. But Zerris, you are a human, correct?
I am.
You are. So seeing in the dark is a little bit harder for you.
Correct.
Hmm.
That's why my glasses shine light.
That makes a lot of sense. I was wondering why you were doing that during the daytime. It's all coming to me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll just be backing up, and then when STIRIA comes, I'll hear the muffled question of if everyone's okay. I'll just be like, sorry, no, just small, I'll just be shouting, just like small misunderstanding. I thought Derek was on watch, thought that he was
He's assaulting me!
I
I don't know how he's doing this with plants!
I startled him. You see, it's completely my fault.
Once again, he has decided to assault me. He's
think,
lucky I don't press charges.
I think that he's wrapped himself in vines for warmth, though. So I don't know if he's tight sleeping bag, Derek.
I'm gonna have to insight that. I'm sorry.
I mean, by all means. So that would
That's an
be
8. That's an 8.
right. So yeah. With that, that'll be contested by your deception, Zerris. What do we got?
That is an 11.
11. Ah,
I'm gonna have to.
it would appear that you have won.
Yes, sorry. Just a misunderstanding. Derek, are you all right? Sorry, didn't mean to wake you and scare you.
Let me out of these vines, you lunatic!
It's not me. I don't know. You wrapped yourself quite tightly. But sleep tight, and I'll pat his face. I'll put the cloth over his face, just like, there you go. Now you're nice and warm.
Oh my god.
Just a burning hatred in the back of his eyes. I'm going to get you back for this.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk up and use my dagger to cut the vines loose. Because they did look a little tight. If you can hear the groaning of roots from the...
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna look at Derek and just go like, Sir Derek, you really mustn't have these so tight.
They're not mine. He did this to me.
I just look over and just like, there is no way the gods would ever move magic in such a way to allow him to be able to control plants. And I just look over with a rather genuine looking sort of look of concern. And just go over, it's like, I understand you might not trust him, but we are on a trip together, so I would appreciate a little bit more cooperation.
NIAM's gonna break her concentration and let the plants go away.
And with that, Derek,
So they
you are
start to
free.
wilt away.
We
See,
are
he
concept-
let the spell. He dropped concentration on the spell. See,
look over and it's just like, no, magic tends to run out after a while.
yeah.
I'm no magician, but even I know that, because even and I just do my little flick of the wrist with a little flurry of snow. And it's like, even this, and then I just let it like dissipate, tends to go away after a while.
I'm gonna look at you and be like, and have that look of you uneducated brat. No, that's not how magic works. Some magic does have a regulated time stream. Other magic can be made continuous over long periods of time. However, magic like this, you have to concentrate on.
Derek, you're
And
waking the family.
Oh my goodness! I'm going to set your house on fire.
Good luck finding it.
Let's not.
I don't have to. It's very loud and windy.
Sir Derek, let's not. We don't know the laws of this land. We don't know whether or not that's legal or not.
Arson is incredibly illegal here.
Where is arson legal?
Arson is incredibly illegal here. What are you talking? Of course I know the laws of this land. Anyways, I'm gonna turn off the illusion and go back to sleep.
Let their skin.
Yeah, where's the family at, Dungeon Master? I'm assuming they're awake at this point.
They are awake. Actually, I was just about to get to that. Oh,
One.
oh, it would appear we lost one for a moment there. Okay, and she's back.
That was weird.
That
Whoa.
was. Glad to have you back.
Thank you.
Well, that just
Oh,
fudged everything.
Yeah, it's gonna do that. Once she gets her image back on, everything
Okay.
should
Yep.
reset.
there we go. Yep. Awesome. Yes. As far as the family goes, so Styria, Tanya, excuse me, Tanya will come around. Just, is everything all right?
Nothing to see here, just some mild assault in the night. Don't worry.
So sorry, Madam Tanya. The boys are roughhousing.
Don't say it like that.
The gods have seen fit
Oh,
Fit
we're
to-
roughhousing.
to visit DERIK tonight, and they startled him. That's all.
No gods came to me, Zerris. You came to me with a piece of cloth and vines
Nothing.
and assaulted me.
Nothing to worry about.
Certainly explains the creepers.
Everything's fine, dear lady. You may return to your sleep. I apologize for waking you.
That's all right. I'll let the family know that everything's fine.
This isn't
Boys
over.
will be boys, I suppose.
DERIK. Sleep tight. I'll head over to my sleep sack.
I'm gonna end up following Sir Zerris.
So let's see. That, I believe that was the last watch, was it not?
1, 2, 3. It was the third watch.
And this happens
Two
to
watches, your watch.
That's
Towards
right.
the
So we
end
are,
of the third watch.
we are
Yeah.
on the fourth one. That's
Yep.
right. Okay, so quick roll real quick.
Oh no.
No, nothing this time.
Oh yeah.
That was close, but nothing this time. Everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
Everything is awesome when you're part of a team.
Thank
So
you
they
for
say.
that. Thank you for that.
Sounds
So,
like a good time. Yeah, probably is.
no. So the first night has gone with minimal incident. A quick packing up camp in the morning and a little bit of breakfast, and you guys are free to get back on your way. You still have the first day is complete, so it's still 2 more days to go. Is there anything that you would like to do prior to heading out, or
Not put that
on the
ring
way
on.
there?
This motherfucker.
Not put that ring on.
This motherfucker. I'm just gonna keep an eye out for DERIK, lest he retaliate.
Don't worry, I'll
Well, I
retaliate.
think before everyone heads out, I am going to want to do a little bit of scouting ahead.
Okay.
See what the weather's like, see what the roads are like, see what the environment's like, and then head back and report that back to the driver.
Okay. As far as the weather goes, it does look like those clouds have kind of picked up a little bit, and it is likely that probably by the end of the day you'll see quite a drop in temperature. Probably nothing too crazy, just a light snowstorm blowing through the area, but you should be able to make camp before that becomes too much of an issue.
Yep.
Cool.
Driver, that's an NPC, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Have his
So-
name, correct?
I'm sorry.
We have the driver's name.
Yeah. So due to the limited number of people, the father from excuse me, the family will be driving the caravan in the back. DERIK, I'm not sure if you had somebody assigned to drive the first one, or if you were taking that yourself.
So I train the horses pretty well, but I'm usually the one driving.
Okay.
So like when we did the wrestling, I can get a step away.
Yeah, kind of. Then they'll just kind of keep
They'll-
going for a little bit.
they'll fall. They know how to.
Confused.
If you've ever talked to the Amish, horses know how to follow a path. It's when the path gets undefined. That's when they need the driver. And most of the time, I'm more riding shotgun, in that I'm on the defensive during that time.
Okay.
So if Sir Derek's the driver, I would just walk up and let him know it's going to be a little chilly tonight. We might have to find an early stop along our way.
Think to the many times I've traveled this route. Okay, I know the perfect place.
All right. Then I suppose to that place you go then.
Yeah, I know the perfect stopping point. We should reach it, unless we don't.
And then after that, I'm just going to go ahead and hop myself up to the top of the cart.
Okay. Okay.
Just keeping watch. Relatively near the rear. I'll keep an eye out around the area.
Okay. Good. So, real quick, I'll just go ahead and put this out there. Did anybody need to take a tack or bio break before we move on, or are we? Did we want to do a quick intermission, or do we want to push through? I'm fine
Pressing.
either way, but you know,
Vote for pressing.
I'm
Okay,
good.
go for pressing. Okay,
Two
and
votes for pressing.
onward we go.
Onward and upward, as they say.
Cool. So the majority of the day goes without incident, unless Derek and ZERRIS decide to make an incident.
No, but I'm going to. But since I know he's behind me, I'm going to leave minor illusions talking shit. So as we
you
move,
do.
he can only hear them, and thus he can't. And because he's behind, he can't respond, and that's how I'm getting him back.
Would I know that this is Derek?
You would know it 100%. 100%. It's in Derek's voice.
Cool. I'm gonna point and just cast message and just talk shit back.
Bitch.
You thought you can get away with just talking shit? Now you can even reply. Look at that. Get fucked. Look at that.
You hear an illusion.
Same boat.
Oh.
You're
hear an illusion. You hear an illusion reply, fuck you.
Your stolen magics ain't shit. This is the power of the gods, baby. Can't even move those things, can you? I can. Look, go ahead, turn your head back. I'm going to be dancing to my left and then dancing to my right in the carriage, pointing. Look at that. I can move. Can yours move? I didn't think so.
Meanwhile,
Then you're gonna hear one where it's like, I can store mine in crystals.
Meanwhile, I'm just paying attention to what's going on the road and just sort of musing to myself, talking to myself.
Okay.
I can store mine in crystals.
Oh yes, we're going to the baby speech now, eh? This is how we ended up losing 10 years. You know that, right?
7. 7
No,
years.
the strings moved us 10 years into the future. Don't lie to me.
7.
What? No.
I count 7.
We confirmed it.
You're breaking up. You just a little. Sorry, the magic is poor. It's stolen. Poor quality magic.
See, the thing is, good friend, your magic is breaking up, not mine. I'm using a different line than you.
My magic is cooler than yours.
No, it's not.
I compromise on 8 years, 3 months.
I just like the idea of everybody hearing my replies on repeat as we walk, as it goes back, and it's like, what? What are
There
they?
are children in prison, sir. Thank you.
Outstanding.
I mean,
Just talking,
not like super young children, but still children.
talking shit and keeping watch is the goal here for ZERRIS.
My God.
Yeah, same thing. Guiding the cart and keeping watch and replying to his shit.
Okay. Well, you near the point that you had mentioned, that was a good place to set up camp, to kind of sit out the excuse me, the impending snowstorm, as it were.
All right. Just check the direction of the wind. We're gonna put the carts faced up that way.
Okay.
Act as a wall. Tents up against the carts.
Okay.
Fire behind the tents.
Gotcha. Something to have on there, so we'll figure that out when I get to it. All right. Okay. So with that, so where is everybody going to be during this?
Helping offload any of the passengers.
Oh my god, Edge.
Channel-
How much
Channel
channel
points into
points
that.
to turn that snowstorm into a tsunami?
I mean, they're pretty far inland, so turning it into a tsunami would be quite the feat.
ZERRIS is just helping offload
Yeah.
the family and such.
Okay. Okay.
I'm spending my time making sure Tanya is properly situated before parking my ass out near the snowstorm to keep an eye out on things.
Okay. Yeah, Tanya would have, she's good. She would have gone to help make sure that the family was good as well. What about NIAM and DERIK?
Where are we setting up camp? Derek says he knew this place.
Yeah, basically, there are a couple of set places. This place is near a cliffside that will allow us to have some shelter from the wind and whatnot. With the
Copy.
carts also that way, we should be better off, and our fire should be better protected
Copy that.
because of the wall. So it's basically just a hill that ends with a cliff, so it should act like a wall for most of that wind.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah.
My computer's working a little slow here. There we are.
Then yeah, I'm securing the cargo.
Okay. Okay.
Because that's my first priority.
Securing the people because I'm a better person than Derek.
Listen, man, I don't secure the human cargo first.
Rough.
Sorry, and actually, I was gonna just ask, but it might actually be easier to try and set this up over on the Roll20 thing. If Gilbert, if you would not mind getting that there, and then I can kind of figure out where everybody's going to be located here, and we can
For
get everybody on
certain.
the map, get a little bit of a visual representation here. Excuse me. On this bottom area, you do hear a commotion, as it were, something pretty large. It sounds like coming through your way, and it is making no effort whatsoever to be subtle or discreet.
Okay, can we identify what kind of thing is lumbering towards us?
Yes. It's a larger creature with, thick white fur, and it is hooting and hollering as it goes through. If it's tossing rocks and things out of its way, just trying to make itself look very big and aggressive. Excuse me, let me move that to a layer where you can see it here. It's down here at the bottom, and it comes to a stop and stands erect and beats its chest like an enraged gorilla.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, game stations.
No.
Derek?
I'm gonna look over my shoulder just for a quick brief second, and I'm just gonna say, and as commanding a voice as I can, everyone take cover!
Derek, put the fucking ring on!
Not now! I'm not. No! Shut up! I'm doing things!
ZERRIS, what does that ring do?
It protects his dumbass!
Sir Derek, I advise you to put that ring on now!
Listen, just because you're teaming up on me, I say as I
just-
start moving through as I'm moving through materials.
I would
Just
rather
'cause
not. Sir Derek, I would rather not make an order. I would advise you to put that ring on now if it's going to protect you.
Don't you dare instigate that you can order me. I'm spending money on you.
And
Now-
I'm the one protecting you.
Now here
Far away
I
is
will
this
ask.
thing?
I'm sorry.
How far away is this thing? Can someone measure from where NIAM is to the big white thing, please?
It's about a stone's toss distance.
35 feet.
Yeah.
Now my first question here is out of, I mean, really between STIRIA and ZERRIS, did either of you, or I suppose, which one of you made eye contact with first?
Realistically, fuck. I feel like Styria was level-headed and giving orders and trying to get everyone together, and I was just kind of standing and staring at it, shouting at Derek to put the fucking ring on. God damn it! Come get me, you furry bitch!
Come at me, you furry bitch!
If you could go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
You got it, buddy. Let me.
But it's not good. It's no good.
All right, where the fuck? I lost my character sheet. Con save. Why am I not proficient in Constitution saves? What did I do wrong?
Oh no, you're Gucci.
Oh, it's a 17.
You're Gucci.
Then you were good.
Eat dicks, Yeti.
Eat dicks, Yeti.
You definitely feel a sense of cold wash over you, but that's about where it stops. It does not seem like it likes anyone here. It's but that is all that it has, because that was its action, and that's how those things go. That's gonna take us up to Derek.
God fucking damn it, Derek.
Oh,
Hang
I
on.
just realized I misread that, but I've already called it. So because normally it would also be able to use its other attacks, but I already called it. So
It's fine.
that's my bad.
Oh, okay.
Unless somebody has an objection to it.
No, I'm gonna take a step to the side. I assume I have line of sight through the wagons, right?
Yep, that looks like line of sight to me.
Cool. Cool. We're just gonna, just casually, pop off a chromatic orb at it.
I'm sure that'll go great.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, go and give me a, what is that? It is a range attack.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, you're
Yeah, it's a
trying
range
to hit
attack.
their AC.
Yep. I don't know why that's set to not do it an attack roll and instead invoke a save, but I
That's
did that wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's d20 plus 7. Unfortunately, that was only a 10.
With that, the chromatic orb is going to whisk right past it. Close, but not close enough.
Yep.
Figured.
Did you have anything else?
I'm going to use my movement and move slightly to the side. Out of its immediate line of sight.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else from you?
That'll be all.
All
Okay.
right, we're off to
Yeah.
NIAM.
Yeah, takes us to NIAM.
Name?
Sorry. Oh,
No, you're fine. It is now your turn. Our friend Derek here tried to use a chromatic orb. So a sphere that he created in his hand and threw it at the Yeti, but it flew right by the Yeti's head.
is the Yeti considered? It's not a humanoid, right?
It is not.
So I couldn't use hold person.
Correct.
Well, that's not fun. Hmm.
Gilbert, as an added bonus, you are immune to
Okay.
that
Effect.
effect from Yetis for 1 hour.
Oh, kick
But
ass.
not abominable Yetis.
Oh, fuck. Bitch ass. Yeti snow fuck.
Bigger Yeti? What?
Fucking.
Give him 50 plus hit points.
Edge is gonna be like, how many channel points do I need to spend to get the Yeti, make the Yeti grow 5 times that day?
Make that Yeti eat 5 dozen eggs.
Wow. Okay. Can we entangle the Yeti?
You
'Cause
sure can.
I got a
Or at
whole
least
lot
you
of
can
nothing going
certainly
on.
try. Yeah. That was a dexterity saving throw, yeah?
Strength saving throw.
Strength
of,
saving throw. Okay.
12.
So that was going to be a 15 on the die. Or 11 on the die, but with the strength modifier, it takes it to a 15.
Well, I failed on that then.
Yeah. So as the vines come up, this thing is just not having it today, and just breaks loose of the vines
Just
as they try to
tearing
save
through 'em.
hold. Yeah. Was there anything
That
else
was
you
the
wanted
action.
to try and do?
Yep.
Okay. That's gonna take us to Styria.
Okay, so first things first, I'm unfurling my fairy wings and I'm taking flight. Going 20 feet in the air, and I'm gonna go about 10 feet back,
Okay.
just so I'm above just so I'm above everyone and getting clear line of sight to everything.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
you
ahead
said
and use my
20 feet off the ground, you said?
20 feet up, 10 feet back.
Okay.
With that, I'm going to use my bonus action and kick things off by imbuing myself with a Fey Strike.
Okay. So what does that do?
So
Yeah, if
with
you wouldn't
Fey
mind-
energies with Fey energies coalescing around my drawn short bow,
Okay.
the next time I hit a creature with a weapon attack while active, the attack will deal an additional d6 of radiant damage, and the target struck is outlined in fairy fire for the duration, shedding dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Okay. Cool.
While it's glowing, any attack roll against it has advantage, and they cannot benefit from being invisible or hidden.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Give me my bonus action.
Yeah.
And
so
then,
you should still have your action, correct?
which is what I'm going to be using to knock an arrow at this thing.
Okay.
Shouting out, "You're present!"
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, is yes.
Oh.
So,
All right.
he's
Well, that's a
glowing.
crit.
All
So,
attacks are at advantage.
Okay.
Okay. So that's
yeah. So if you could do me a favor and roll that beautiful beam footage.
we've got the 9 piercing, ignore the dueling. And 4 radiant.
Okay. So for a total of 13. Was there any other damage that you had to add on to that?
Nope, that was it. I said ignore the
Okay.
dueling because that does not apply.
Gotcha. Just wanted to make sure. So for a total of 13 damage there. Yeah. Yeah, he felt that.
Yep. And then right before
Definitely felt that.
right before I end my turn, I'm gonna look down to Tanya and I'm gonna ask, please get the villagers to somewhere safety. Somewhere safe. There.
Somewhere safe. Yes.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Yes.
safe.
Somewhere
Safety works better.
somewhere to safety.
No. And no, what?
Should take us to Tanya's turn.
Yep, Tanya's turn. Which actually looking at it here, conveniently enough, Tanya rolled the same initiative as the family there. So oh, come on. Yep. So yeah, she's going to get them off to the side here. It's they don't need any of that.
And I wouldn't want them to have any of that.
Yeah. Cool. We're gonna put them off to the corner. And let me see if she
That
has
chance,
anything
Knowing that
action-wise
Tanya
that she
does
can
not want to do anything dangerous to have her get the villagers out of danger.
Correct. So I'm gonna double check real quick and see if she has anything that will help to that end. She might. I don't remember.
You never know.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like it. No. It comes off of her spells. No, it does not look like she has anything there. So just gonna have her take the dodge action and kind of
Fair enough.
just keeping people safe there. That is going to take us to ZERRIS.
I'm gonna shout at Derek, please put the fucking ring on, and I'm gonna in our time together, Stereo, would I know that you fight with the bow primarily, or are you
I'm primarily a bow user, yeah.
understood? I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20.
In fact, usually in our missions together, I apply supporting fire for you.
Copy that. 25 feet up on this thing's ass. I'll use my bonus action to cast magic weapon.
Nice.
Touching a non-magical weapon until the spell ends, that weapon becomes a magic weapon with a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls. And I'm a swing at it. Let's see.
Remember, this does have advantage.
Excellent.
It's a big glowy boy.
That was until the next hit, or is that for a set duration?
It lasts for so long as I concentrate on the spell, which lasts for upwards of a minute.
That is beautiful. I love that.
Yep.
Where are 1d20?
Well,
So that's not
roll
good.
again.
Oh, it's
You
an
can roll
advantage.
again.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Okay, so
Much better.
that's
Okay.
plus that's plus a bunch of stuff. Let me it's a +1 magic, so that's a +5 to hit.
Well, the good news is you hit.
Excellent. 1d6 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, so it's plus 1d6.
yeah, you can add the plus into the roll if you want.
Yep.
It's too late. D6 plus it's a 6. It's a
Yep,
6
plus
damage.
the-
Magical
Six
damage.
Okay.
Magic.
Magic.
Oh,
Okay. Did you have anything else?
I do not.
Okay.
Just yelling at Derek to put the fucking ring on the entire time I'm running up to this thing.
Yep. So the horses were next. They're gonna kind of, they're not liking that at all.
They're spooked by a Yeti. That's understandable.
Yep. Yep.
I'm sure the villagers are trying to rein them in.
Yep. And then that is going to take us back to this Yeti. So it's going to start swinging at you, ZERRIS.
Bring it, you big furry bitch.
Oh, that didn't.
Oh, that's
14.
Well, yeah.
Break your
14.
AC.
It
Was
doesn't.
14 hit? Okay.
Hell yeah.
Eat my ass, you furry fuck.
Well, that was the first one.
Oh no. Oh wait, hold on a second. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
You're like, yeah.
Yeah, that
Fuck
hits.
you. Ah, shit.
This is an AC of 16. That hits.
Okay. So that is gonna sting a little bit. That's gonna be.
Oh, I gotta do spell points. I'm not used to spell points.
Oh, yep. It's gonna be for 7 damage.
I can handle 7 damage.
Not that bad.
And that was a mix between cold and slashing. So as its claws cut through you, you can feel it almost freezing over as it does.
I'm a 3rd level cleric. It all hurts.
It all hurts. That is going to take us to Derek then.
Cool. Derek walks to the side again. Sees the Yeti. The Yeti is clear. The Yeti is clearly a large creature, so I imagine I still have line of sight despite ZERRIS being directly in my path. Yes.
This is the fucking.
Yeah, no, you look like you're good there. So
Cool. Second chromatic orb.
yeah, because it is a large creature. So
Yeah.
you can definitely do that. Yeah, fire away.
15.
15. I believe that is going to be a hit.
Acid.
Yep. Acid. An interesting choice. All right.
13 acid damage
damn.
to the face.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. It did not like that.
At all.
Very nice.
Yeah, and then just once again, break line of sight.
Yep. As you do.
Yep. That's that'll be my turn.
All right.
We're low level. I've only got blasting options right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Vibes.
That will take us to NIAM.
Okay.
Make me
Um,
actually appreciate that it took supporting options.
25.
While she's doing that, real quick, Dungeon Master, I forgot that magic weapon is concentration, so
Yes. You did take
it was
7
7
points
damage.
7, so
10 DC 10 crit Constitution save.
Yep.
Son of a bitch, dude.
Oh,
Magic weapon
that
is
will-
gone.
that will drop it, unfortunately.
Perfectly fine. I'll just do it again.
Yeah. And then he did it again.
Yeah. All right.
Wow. Okay. Well, all that's happening.
Okay, getting all up in his business.
I'm going to use Primal Savagery to
Nice.
hopefully hit this creature.
Okay.
What's Primal Savagery do?
Yes.
I channel
Primal
primal
Savage.
magic to cause my teeth or fingernails to sharpen, ready to deliver a corrosive attack. So I need to make a melee spell attack. And if it hits, then the target takes 1d10 acid damage.
Sick.
Nice.
So attack roll plus your spellcasting mod.
attack bonus, yeah.
Yeah, spellcasting attack bonus. That's right. That's the one.
Spell attack is for
Cool.
19.
Fuck you.
19 is going to hit.
Ooh.
Fuck your Yetis, David.
Why are you saying this to the dungeon master?
Because it feels good to be able to talk shit. I've never done it before. This is
Wow.
invigorating.
Hey, I'm glad you're having fun. And
All right.
yeah, I didn't know you were
accept.
such a good guesser, Ramos.
I accept the repercussions.
You
Okay.
get 9 acid damage, please, sir.
9 acid
Ooh.
damage. Beautiful.
22.
We're just burning this thing in all kinds of ways.
Yeah, he's not having a
Trying.
good Tuesday. Let me get that applied real quick.
Does anybody ever have a good Tuesday? It's Tuesday.
Some people do.
No, that's fair.
Not this Yeti.
It's either
Some
the
people-
beginning of the week or the middle of the week for somebody.
Yeah.
And it's never fun.
There we go.
Exactly.
Okay.
But sometimes the club does go up on a Tuesday.
The rumors are true.
Niam, did you have anything else for your turn?
Nope, that would be it.
Okay. Then that is going to take us.
STIRIA.
Not yet. Gilbert, I don't know how you got so good at guessing.
What did I do? Fuck, what? No, shut up. What?
Earlier, you didn't say Yeti in the singular sense.
Son of a
Said it in the
bitch.
plural.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck!
Fuck.
Oh, go Ramos.
I'm in danger.
No, I'm in danger.
No, it came in the
Oh,
back.
fuck. Oh, shit. Derek, put the fucking ring on.
Hang on.
Oh no! It's not my turn!
Oh, it's coming for your ass.
You're in the air! I'm the only target back here!
You
Well,
know,
there's a horse.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
The horses are left.
Oh,
Oh no!
The second Yeti was free. Oh no.
Yeah.
the second Yeti was free.
That's.
Oh my God, Ed.
Oh, sorry. That's
My soul.
I'm just gonna go ahead and see if the second one hits. Cause yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Does the 13 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Am wizard.
Shit.
That-
You don't have shield,
He
do
is
you?
wizard.
You don't have
He is
shield, do
wizard.
you?
Sure wish he put the fucking ring on, Derek.
So that's gonna be there. I'm just gonna roll it all together here. Oh,
Oh, sweet mother of fuck.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm down.
Sorry, my friend.
You're down?
I'm a wizard.
Derek, no!
He's a wizard.
Wow. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay. Everything's gonna be fine, alright?
He's getting his thrusty. He's getting his thrusty.
He's getting whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. So he just fucking plows
Which-
right through you.
Hang
there.
on. Which hit downed him?
Let me see.
You rolled
So-
them together. I wouldn't have been down on the first one. I would have been down
so
on the second one.
It would be the second one. So the second one
Yeah.
did 7, 8. The second one did 11.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been down with the
First
8,
one.
12 with the 12. The 12 wouldn't have downed me. I'm down.
Sick. But the Yeti used both of its attacks, right?
That was both of its attacks.
Good, fuck this Yeti. I'm gonna ruin this Yeti's life.
But Styria, I would imagine that you ripping your companion apart. So if you could give me a Constitution saving throw quick.
Okay.
As it looks up to you with its chilling gaze.
Fuck.
Rude.
Yeah, that's an 8.
So you're gonna take a little bit of cold damage here. But that's not the bad
That's
part.
not the problem. Yeah.
So little.
No. So you're gonna take 10 cold damage.
That's actually going to be 5.
It's gonna be 5 because you're such things. But and you are not immune to cold damage. So you are going to be paralyzed for 1 minute.
Which
Which
means
will
2d6 falling, yeah?
3.
Oh.
Oh fuck yeah! How
Nope.
high up?
Nope.
are you?
It's only 2. I'm only 20.
Okay.
Yeah. That's I said 2, yeah.
Yeah, he said
But-
2d6, so
She is small, yeah?
she is small actually.
And-
So this would be a good time to point out. Is based off of.
I'm not
size.
taking the full fall damage. basically.
You are, but it's your fall damage is a D4, not a D6. So starting at tiny, there's no fall damage. Then D4, 6, and 8, 10, and 12, depending on the creature's size.
Yeah. So
So,
you take
You're only
2d4.
taking 2d4 for falling to the ground here.
You gonna roll it or are they?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I'm just.
Steer's on the ground now, correct?
She is on the ground, and you're going to take 3 falling damage.
It's for me.
Okay. Which will actually take us to your turn. But there's nothing on here about saving. Oh wait, actually there is. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn, ending the effect on a success.
Well, that's a 10. That's a little better.
Yeah, it's better, but it's not good enough to break the paralysis.
I
Unfortunately,
didn't figure it was.
Upward movement, at least.
So I get Tanya's gonna kind of stay in the background here. That's
Her job is to get the villagers to safety.
yep. So she's gonna focus on that. They're gonna continue their their dodge action and what have you. Zerris, that is going to take us to you.
Excellent. I saw Derek shift. Did he move?
I mean, there was movement. And now there's not a lot of movement.
Cool.
It's a lot quieter over there now, aside
Shit.
from the Yeti.
Aside from the Yeti.
I'm gonna glance back. Do I see that Derek and STIRIA are injured?
Looks like we both fell behind the cart.
Normally, you would see me up in the air.
Yeah, that's where I last
Me
saw
behind the
you.
cart. You see me
So
fall
she's-
behind the cart.
She is not there, and you may be able to see like your friend's head. Here you know.
How hurt does the Yeti look?
The one in front of you?
Yeah.
He's seen better days, but he's still okay.
Shit. Okay. I'm gonna cast inflict wounds
Ooh.
on the Yeti in front of me.
Ooh.
Okay.
I must make a melee spell attack against the creature. That's a 16 to hit.
That's gonna be a clean hit.
Sick. Eat my ass, Yeti. Do the. Oh,
Remember when you were talking all that shit about Yetis?
that's 11 necrotic
And I
damage.
died.
11 there. Okay.
And then so that's it's an action. How do you do spells, David? I don't recall. It's normal spell rules, correct?
No, so slightly differently here. If you have the action economy available, then you can use a spell that takes a bonus action, even if that spell is not a cantrip.
Fucking sick. All right, we're on the same page. You and I are on the same game. All right, kick ass.
Okay. Cool. What
Let's
you
see.
got?
So I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna move
Okay.
1 out of the Yeti's range.
That's still the Yeti's range.
You're still in Yeti range.
Is it
Still
still in
Yeti.
fucking Yeti range? Jesus.
Yeah, it's a square around the Yeti. You're still in Yeti range, mate.
I hate that thing. All right, cool. I'm gonna move right here. Cast. I lost it. Shield of Faith on Niam.
Okay.
Bonus action. Concentration of 10 minutes. A shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus to AC for the duration.
Nice. So that's going to make it harder to hit the druid. Excellent.
Yeah. And that's 5 feet.
So you still have 25 feet of movement if you want to try to go that route.
15, 20.
Probably have to squeeze through the wagons,
Shit.
Yeah.
which you wouldn't be able to
550.
this turn.
I'm at 20. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's all
Yep.
I need.
Now, because
You
you did
squeeze
move like that, that is going to provoke an attack of from the Yeti.
Track and all.
Yeah, because if you do that, then
17
Motherfucker.
hit.
Yeah, it does.
actually he could squeeze through here, and if he's allowed to end on this space, because that would eat up his last bit as a difficult terrain.
What say you, boss man?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
can you repeat the question?
So
I would
he
be able to
ended
squeeze
here.
one more
Oh,
square.
dear God.
I believe so, yeah.
yeah, so
Um,
I'm ending on there.
that is going to do 14 damage, though.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Oh.
Are you cool with movement?
10 slashing. Yes, I'm good with the movement.
Cool.
That was 10 slashing and 4 cold.
You said 10 slashing, 4 cold?
Mm-hmm.
Where's my fucking character sheet? I'm okay. 10 slashing, 4 cold. What's 5? I'm at 5. We're okay, baby. We got this. All that matters is the last hit point. I'm gonna
That is the only hit point that matters.
hit the Yeti,
Not wrong.
touch Niam, and then cast Shield of Faith. Will shimmer around her and then run and be like, "I need to go save our idiot!" And then run toward the cart as I'm smacked in the fucking dome piece.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And that's action, bonus action, movement. Yeah, I'm golden. That's all I got.
Okay. Yeah, the horses I don't really have the room for it here, but they've kind of made some distance there. The family's gonna continue taking the dodge action, get back. Okay, so that is gonna take us back to the first Yeti here. So let's see. That one is gonna take a swing at the at NIAM here.
Ooh.
Now you do have the +2 to your AC though. So does that bring you to higher than 17?
Wait, what am I looking at? Sorry.
What's your
Armor class.
what's your normal AC? Your armor class?
14.
So you got
Okay,
14
so-
plus the 2. Ah, shit.
That would be 16. No.
No.
Yeah. So that first claw is gonna hit. And it's
How bad is it?
gonna be
We don't know
for
yet.
11 damage.
Oh.
And then it is going to swing with its second claw attack. That one is going to
Ooh.
miss though.
Yes.
So a swing and a miss there. And it is going to move a little bit over here, though, which will provoke an attack of opportunity if you want to go that way.
Attack of opportunity for who?
For
You
you.
to make
Ow.
to them.
To make one.
So it's an attack using your reaction.
Yeah.
Can I move though?
No.
No,
this is
it's just
because
hitting it as it left.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Can we hit it as it walks away with my
Oh yeah.
my scimitar? Yeah, that's what that thing is.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The
if you have
Shimmertar.
Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry. Gim.
No, Ed,
Scimitar.
I like
I
it.
don't.
I like it.
No. Please swing
Shim-
away.
I want to stabby it.
Do it. Do
That
it.
Shimmertars did sound really funny. I liked it.
Proficiency bonus to my attack roll.
So it'll be, yeah, your
Ah.
D20 plus, what is it? Plus strength plus prof, yeah?
Yeah.
Strength
If
or
she's
dex
pr- if
plus 2.
Strength or
Yeah.
dex, I
Yeah.
believe.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So
Scimitars are finesse, so it would be strength or dex. Whichever's higher.
So we got a 16 plus 17.
17 to hit. Yep, that's a clean hit.
Yay!
Go ahead and roll damage.
1d6
+1. I got +1.
plus 1. 1d6 plus 1.
7. Haha.
7?
Nice.
Ooh, very nice. Okay. Cool. And that'll be the end of its turn, which will take us to DERIK.
God damn it, Derek. God fucking damn it, Derek.
Well,
Now-
I'm
Another little change here is death saving throws normally take place at the end of the turn, but I am allowing the players to do it at the beginning of the turn. So, if the well, that's a pass. That's a pass. So that's good. Um,
Yep. But I roll ones on death saves, so
Shut the fuck up! Don't speak
that's
it!
gonna be my only
Don't
pass.
speak it!
Don't
I-
say it out loud.
No, Ramos, you cursed me with this.
You should have worn the rain.
Game.
So that is going to take us to NIAM, since that was not enough to get our lovely wizard friend back to consciousness. Though he's not dead yet. So,
Okay. So, how is Yeti Boy over here looking?
definitely seen better days. He has taken a bit.
So
this-
I'm gonna move back over here. I'm moving 10.
Okay.
We're gonna stabby this dude again.
I think
Okay.
you need to move another square forward there.
Yep. One more
Oh.
square forward will get you where you need to go.
Okay. Oh, there we go. All
I'm
right.
fucking
Stabby, stabby.
I'm fucking panicking.
I told you this is how David runs his games.
Fuck you, David. I will win.
I warned you he would murder us.
Not today, motherfucker.
You're ridiculous. All right, I want to stab him.
What are monstrosities but big beasts? You know, that's fair.
They're two types of beasts smashed together by a wizard. That's what a monstrosity is.
See this?
Wow.
Wizards fuck everything up. You never see gods fuck around with the mesh creatures together.
Okay,
Chimeras.
Wow.
hold on. I was about to
Chimeras.
say,
Unicorns.
Gilbert,
Those
look
are
at humans.
those are
They took a perfectly good monkey and gave it
anxiety and rage.
Yeah.
I don't know, chimps
Yeah.
already have that.
And the brain, we still only know 30% of its capabilities.
Right, sorry. It's Mo Ramos' turn.
Holy crap. I have a 19 to hit
19
the
is
Yeti,
going to hit.
please.
Yeah.
Clean hit.
Yeah. Let's see that damage.
Ooh. We got 6.
6.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Very nice.
Die, you big
Yeah.
buzzy fuck!
Right. I'm trying. I'm
Yeah.
trying.
Yeah, it's doing a lot of bleeding.
I'll kill it, I swear.
All right.
Did you-
So now, can I take a bonus action?
Sure. What do you got?
Oh, but wait. Is he dying? Does he look like he's dying?
He looks like he's close. He's not doing okay.
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do my bonus action. I'm gonna stay there and kill this thing.
Okay.
I was gonna phase step over to the other one, but we need this one to die first.
Okay. So will that be it for your turn then?
Yes.
Okay. That will take us back to the other Yeti over here, which, interestingly enough, doesn't really seem to give a fuck about the wizard on the ground, but is going to start lashing away and smashing at the wagon.
What the fuck is in the wagon? What the fuck?
Told you not to worry about what's in the
Oh,
wagon.
Derek, what did you fucking move? What did you
What
put?
is the fucking wagon?
Are you moving fucking Yeti babies? Did you steal Yeti's
We're-
baby?
He can't
Worry about
answer
what's in
right away. He's delirious.
You son of a bitch! We're the bad guys in this, aren't we?
So it rips through the side of this wagon with ease. You were muted for that, but I could feel the rage. And you see it take like something out of the wagon, and I can see the look on your face here. And it's almost like a crate. It looks like it's been covered with some kind of cloth, and it throws that off to the side, and sure enough, inside the fucking box, as the group chat seems to be inquiring about, is a baby Yeti.
God fucking damn it, Derek! You piece of shit! I'm gonna beat your ass!
So this Yeti, now having that confirmed, poor crap. I don't even know the context here, but okay. So, this is a bitch. Okay. Yeah. So it is going to. It just takes it and it tries to smash the box against the wagon, which causes some of the contents there to be broken loose. Just, a couple bag, like a bag of flour, that falls down. Maybe some kind of grain, and then a strange glass bottle rolls on the ground. Before this Yeti is going to almost like let out a series of howls to alert the other Yeti. and it's going to start making its way away from here, kind of kicking things up as it goes. So just ripping through the bags and cracking the bottle. Well, I mean, yes, it did kind of smash it against it, but it was more of on the edge. It was not trying to break the box completely, just more get the process started. Sorry, there was a question there. Yeah. And then, yeah, this Yeti is going to, as it's running, break open the box and free the little baby Yeti.
God fucking damn it, Derek.
Oh. Which
Now we have a baby Yeti.
Derek
Now we have a baby Yeti.
Derek was smuggling baby Yetis. We're the bad guys.
Oh my god.
Needless to say, we should let the Yeti leave.
So STIRIA it is going to be your turn there. You
Still
you're
paralyzed.
still paralyzed, just
Yeah.
watching all this fuckery unfold. Then Tanya, and then ZERRIS.
I might not be cognizant, but I am aware.
Yes.
I'm gonna beat Derek's ass. Well, fuck. God fucking damn it, Derek. I'm gonna shit.
You're gonna shit?
I'm gonna
Like
shit.
right here?
I'm gonna shit.
Go pee in his basement.
I'm gonna make my way over to Derek, and I'm gonna cast Healing Word. Level 1. Yep. 5 points of healing into Derek's dumbass.
Yep. Right into your dumbass, Derek.
Your ass is now healed.
As he wakes up, I'm gonna grab him by the collar and be like, "You were smuggling a Yeti!"
Just
What is the green thing? Just spillage?
We'll get to that in a second.
God damn it! What's the green shit, Derek? What was in the green jar, Derek?
Oh my god.
Healing Word is a bonus action.
That's the bonus action. Yep.
And I'm gonna. God fucking damn it, Derek. I'm gonna cast. God damn it! I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Wait, cure wounds or healing word?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because you use cure wounds on.
No, use Healing Word.
I use Healing Word
Cure-
on. Yeah, I use Healing Word
Gotcha.
on
Okay.
on Derek. I'm gonna cast Cure
Gotcha.
Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Which will be 10 points of healing.
Ooh. Excellent.
Cause I'm worth it, Derek.
Just saved your ass.
And that'll be my turn.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. And then the other Yeti here is going to disengage and run off after the other one.
Well, how many fast does the Yeti go? Wait a minute.
We're the bad guys, NIAM. Don't leave the Yeti alive.
Look, I can't see over the wagons to know what is going on, and I'm focused on a Yeti.
Sorry.
You muted.
There we go.
Yeti ran off.
it was-
Yeti ran off with a
freezing
baby. We're
Yeah.
very clearly the bad guys. Derek's a piece of shit.
Right.
So yeah, that would be the Yetis there. They're gonna, run off into the sunset with their baby.
Cloud set?
And then I'm sorry?
Cloud set? It's overcast.
Yeah, fair enough. But that will take us to Derek. And what was I mean, by all means. Well, what's going on here?
Well, there's this green thing that I've been torturing for several months now.
You fucking
Trying
what,
to-
Derek?
trying to make it my servant. It's not happy. It's going to attempt to murder me.
Derek, you piece of shit!
What is the green thing? It looks like a mutated broccoli. What is that?
I did ask that on my turn. Derek, you piece of shit, what is that?
The green thing. I assume we're out of combat at this point. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. The green thing, as Derek is laying there, mildly confused as to what's going on, the green thing latches onto him and begins to, like a liquid, move over him until it gets onto his head, and then it
Creates
goes
broccoli
inside.
octopus. What? It does what?
And as it goes down his windpipe, it proceeds to super pneumonia him. Let's say that.
For pneumonia, him.
You fucking what?
Didn't it just ooze into him?
Yeah. Yeah, it just oozed into him.
Ew, I'm so glad I'm on the other side of this wagon and can't. No.
Now, I don't know about you, but I would not survive being super pneumonia'd,
No.
especially if I only had 5 hit points.
Yeah.
Baby
And-
Jesus.
Sounds like suffocation.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Now, as I'm sure the ooze doesn't want to stay there forever, I would
Right.
imagine that after it finished getting intimately familiar with Derek,
Can
It
I
would
lesser
rise up.
restoration, Derek?
I'm not gonna let you do that.
Lesser restoration does not bring people back from the dead.
Oh, is he actually dead?
Oh, he getting fucked.
I mean, super pneumonia there. Yeah, he's like that is like disturbingly intimate.
Ew.
Yeah, yeah. And as this slime,
Also, can I just say that is a horrible way to go to choke on a slug?
oh, absolutely. Like, imagine Jello that just doesn't break apart while you're trying to eat it.
Yeah,
Imagine
no. Please don't ruin Jello.
All right. Well, before I ruin Jello any further, 'cause I'm not gonna do that. That's just rude. But as it emerges, it begins to kind of revert back to the shape that it had before, and that is where we're gonna end tonight.
Well,
Get my internet back up.
we've been the Rolling Nomads.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
this is-
been the Rolling Nomads. Thank you for visiting us on our
Yeah.
new
And
D&D
that
campaign.
concludes the first episode of Colder Than a Twitch's Wit.
God fucking damn it, Derek!
Right.
Put
Put the ring on, Derek.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you. You don't get the ring, Derek. I'm taking it back. I didn't send anything to David for announcements and things, so I'll take that weight off your
Do we have
shoulders,
anything?
amigo.
Yeah, by all means.
Just thank you for joining us over at the Rolling Nomads for Colder Than a Twitch's Wit. David's piece of shit. Or rather, I'm not David. I'm sorry, Derek. D names.
Love you too.
We appreciate you. Fuck, man, Derek's such an ass. Derek, you piece of shit. You smuggled Yeti babies, dude.
It's not smuggling
Wow.
if it's legal.
You can find us on all social media channels at The Rolling Nomads.
Yeah. At _Rolling Nomads on Twitter. It's the best way to keep up to date with us, where you can find all of us going live. When we're going live, our new programming, our late starts, things like that. Twitter.com, under the name at _Rolling Nomads. You can find us right here, twitch.tv/Rolling Nomads, every Friday at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for our Sabbat Chronicle of Vampire the Masquerade, where it's coming up on the end of the first season, and they found themselves on a path. They are intent on taking Mexico. They're about to perform a very profane ritual and unite themselves as a pack further than the Valdery.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, and then on Sundays before this, you can find us over on twitch.tv/OnyxPath to do Scion Godsend, which is our Scion Chronicle going on Season 2 right now. they are about to face off with the King in Yellow. It's going to be a good time. They're also at Miskatonic University, researching where to find Ytil. Names are
Ytil.
hard in that damn mythos.
The H comes before the T.
But that's every Sunday at twitch.tv/The Onyx Path at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then, of course, you can find us right here doing Colin Twitch's Wit, our new D&D show hosted by none other than David himself. I'm gonna make it my mission to body his combatants. We will get. I say that, and then we're gonna get channel points set up so whenever we stream, we can possibly get some edits to the monsters and things. Or maybe if you guys are kind, we can, channel points, the stuff will be set up to give us aid and, give us allies and, maybe like divine intervention or some sort. I don't know, man. Some sort of kindness instead of just trying to murder us. We will, we'll be live every Sunday here at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Maybe a 2-hour stream, maybe about a 3-hour stream. We're kind of just feeling this out and finding good stopping points for this. And then Wednesdays, you can find us, again, right here, twitch.tv/ScrollingNomads, for our Game of the Week streams. Conan, Terraria, Gotham Knights. We bounce around a lot, and it's kind of just a good time. We just kind of do what we feel like that day. That's us on Twitter. That's us on Twitch. You can find these episodes, along with episodes of Silent Godsend and Book of Saints, over on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/RollingNomads. These episodes, alongside our Scion episodes, Colder Than a Twitch's Wit, will go up every Thursday. I'm going to try to finalize a time that I can have those up by, but given that I exist only at night, probably around 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, maybe 5. But don't hold me to that. We'll figure something out, and I'll give you guys a solid date, or rather a solid time, every Thursday for these episodes in the future. But yeah, youtube.com/RollingNomads for these episodes, along with Silent Godsend and Book of Saints. That's where you can find all of us on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Does anyone else have anything to plug?
Nope, I don't exist anymore.
While that's going on, we'll get the raid stuff set up. If no one else has anything to plug, we thank you guys very much. David, how do you feel, man? First time running the stream game.
Yeah, I felt pretty nervous going into it, but as we started going, I felt a little better about it, and I think it's going to be nice going forward.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I had a great time. I hope you guys did too.
Shut up, Brown.
I hope everybody watching did too. So
Yeah. But that's us in a handbasket. We'll see you guys next Sunday. David, I feel like you should do the outro, amigo.
I mean, you've already covered it pretty well, but we've been the Rolling Nomads. You've already heard about all the great places you can find us. We look forward to seeing you in the future. Until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and
Y'all take care. Bye.
all I got.
We love you!